Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Candy. How's everybody today? How do you like my hat? Pretty spiffy, right? I've got myself a little hard hat here. Our story time today is going to focus a little bit about building and construction, and we've got a little bit of safety in there too. We've got a really cool science experiment at the end. We've got to be extra safe. So who's ready to start with our little wiggle dance? I know I am. Everybody get up on your feet and let's get ready to wiggle. Here we go. Wake up hands, wake up hands, wake up hands and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up hands, wake up hands, wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now our feet. Wake up feet, wake up feet, wake up feet, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up feet, wake up feet, wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now our ears. Wake up ears, wake up ears, wake up ears, and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up ears, wake up ears. Wake up and wiggle in the morning. Now for the really fun one. Wake up Tushy, wake up Tushy, wake up Tushy and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wake up Tushy, wake up Tushy, wake up and wiggle in the morning. Woo! Good job, you guys. Did everybody get their wiggles out? I know I did. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with our story. Hey kiddos, so the story we have for you today is called The Digger and the Flower, and it is a really sweet story. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. It was morning and the big trucks were ready to work. Let's hoist, said Crane. Let's push, said Dozer. Let's dig, said Digger. Pretty enthusiastic, aren't they? Together they built tall buildings for working. They built roads for driving and bridges for crossing. They built and built until the loud whistle blew. I'm beat, said Crane. Me too, said Dozer. The other big trucks took a break, but Digger did not. He had found something in the rubble. Hello there, he said. The flower was tiny, but it was beautiful. Every day while the other big trucks built, Digger visited the flower. So cute. He watered it when its leaves looked dry. He shielded it on windy days. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flower a bedtime song. The flower grew, but the city grew too. Soon every space had been filled. Every space but one. We need to put a building here, said Crane. Dozer started his engine. Before Digger could stop him, Dozer blew a big puff of smoke and cut the flower down. Oh no. Then the other big trucks went back to work, but Digger did not. Digger's sad, isn't he? When the smoke cleared, Digger saw something in the rubble. Little seeds, he said. What can we do with seeds, kids? He scooped them up and drove. Where do you think he's going to go? He drove past the tall buildings, past the farthest house on the farthest street. He's getting far away from the city, isn't he? He drove to a place no big truck had ever been. He's way in the country, isn't he? There, Digger stopped. He dug and scooped and tucked the seeds into the warm earth. What do you think is going to happen? What are those seeds going to do? Every day, Digger cared for the seeds. He watered them when their leaves looked dry, and he shielded them on windy days. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flowers a bedtime song. The end. Look at that. There's the little flowers just sprouting all over, aren't they? Isn't that a sweet story? I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We're going to take a quick little break and we're going to come back with a little activity. Hi kids, I'm back. So I thought, since our theme has to do with construction, that for our little activity today, we'd kind of practice with words that start with the letter C. Construction starts with the letter C, right? And for a little something different today, I thought we'd kind of practice with opposites. So to help me with this, I thought I would invite one of my favorite Storytime characters. So let's see if you can figure out who that is. So first of all, I'm going to start with this little clue. So some people have dogs for pets, right? But other people have what kind of an animal for a pet that starts with the letter C? What do you guys think? Dogs and cats, right? Well, here is my favorite cat, Pete. Isn't he just the cutest? So he's going to help me with the rest of our little clues for today. Are you guys ready? All right, so we did cat, right? So here's another one, and remember, it's going to start with the letter C, and it's going to be the opposite of what I say, okay? So sometimes we're dirty, and other times when we're not dirty, we're clean, right? Clean starts with C. Very good. Now here's one. Pete'll like this one. So Pete, he's cat, right? So Pete, he drinks his milk out of a bowl. But you and I, we drink our milk out of a cup. Very, very good. You guys are so smart. Now let's see, what's another fun one we can do? So a pig makes what kind of a noise? Oink, oink, right? But what animal says moo? What animal is that? And it starts with the letter C. I didn't even need to give you that clue, did I? It's a cow, of course. Very, very good. Let's see, should we do one more? Here we go. So next, in the summer, it's very warm. But what about in the wintertime? Is the winter cold? The birds cold in the winter. Very good, you guys. Cold starts with the letter C. Thank you, Pete, for helping us today. That was really fun, wasn't it? So, keeping with the whole construction theme, I have a fun little project for you guys. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're going to say goodbye to Pete. Bye, kids. So next, I'm going to have some kits at the library if you're all interested in picking one up. And we're going to build what you're going to have. There's going to be, you're thinking, ooh, candy. But we've got gumdrops. I'm just going to dump these out here. I'm going to have some gumdrops for you. Going to have some marshmallows. And we're going to have some little treat sticks. These are actually little cake pop sticks, but they work really, really good for this project. And I'm just going to slide these out of the way. And I built one. I didn't use the marshmallows with mine, but you guys are super clever, so I know you'll be able to add marshmallows to yours. And you can take your sticks and you can stick your little gumdrops in them, and you can also stick marshmallows in them too. And you can build with them. I kind of built a little house here, but isn't that so fun? And you can be so creative. And I'll have to tell you guys, if you want to build even bigger and better, another thing you could use would be some uncooked spaghetti noodles. Or if you had mini marshmallows too, you could use those. Possibilities are endless, kiddos. So have some fun. And you know, the great thing about this is, you know, you can kind of snack a little bit while you build. I won't tell. But I think you'll have a lot of fun with this kit. So we're going to take another little break because I have a really cool science experiment to show you guys. Are you ready? Oh, I'm excited. So we're going to take a little break and get set up, and I'll be right back. Hi kiddos, we're back. Pete wanted to help me with the experiment today because he was pretty intrigued by it. He wanted to see what we're going to be doing. And you'll see I'm sporting some fancy safety glasses here because we want to be extra careful with our experiment today. So what I've got 3 lit candles, right? So we want to be very careful around fire. We never play with that. We always have mom and dad handle that kind of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to blow the candles out without actually blowing them out. I know, right? How am I going to do that? Well, you watch and find out. So we're going to have something really cool here in a second. So I've got my cup here, and I've got some baking soda in there. And I'm going to add some vinegar to it. And just wait till you see what that does. Let's do this first. You ready? Here we go. Oh, look at that. Holy cats. Can you believe that, Pete? That's pretty awesome in itself, isn't it? Oh, look what happened. It already had one of the candles blow out, and I didn't even touch it. Well, let's see what happens. Kind of let that simmer down. I'm just gonna pour, but I'm not actually gonna pour. Okay, that didn't quite work, kids. Let's see if this one will go out. There, that one worked. Did you see that? This one got a little bit of the liquid on it, but this one did not. Wasn't that so cool? You see, the flame needs oxygen, and this little concoction, the baking soda and the vinegar, created a carbon dioxide gas that took the oxygen away and made the flame go out. Pretty amazing, huh? I hope you guys enjoyed that. I have so enjoyed all my story times with you guys, and I sure hope that you have too. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.